Conquering phrasal verbs. Authentic practice for real-life English. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today, we're going to explore the world of phrasal verbs in English and how to practice them with authentic materials. This is a part of our series on advanced English vocabulary, specifically focusing on idiomatic expressions. Remember, authentic practice is the key to unlocking your potential in any language, especially when it comes to mastering phrasal verbs. Firstly, let's quickly recap what phrasal verbs are. They are phrases that consist of a verb and a preposition or an adverb, or both, whose meaning is different from the individual word's combined meaning. For instance, give up means to quit, which is different from the meanings of give and up when used separately. So why are authentic materials essential? Authentic materials are anything written or spoken by native speakers for native speakers. They could be books, movies, TV shows, podcasts, newspapers, or even song lyrics. Using authentic materials to learn phrasal verbs is advantageous because they provide you with examples of how these verbs are used in real-world, everyday contexts. This is particularly important because phrasal verbs often have multiple meanings, and their meanings can change depending on the context. Now, let's dive into some strategies for practicing phrasal verbs with authentic materials. Subsection 3.1. Contextual learning. One of the best ways to understand the use of phrasal verbs is through contextual learning. When you come across a phrasal verb in a book or a show, try to deduce its meaning based on the surrounding words and situations. This can be a fun challenge and significantly enhances your comprehension. Subsection 3.2. Noting down phrasal verbs. Another useful strategy is noting down the phrasal verbs you come across in authentic materials. You can keep a dedicated notebook for this purpose, and make sure to write down the context or sentence in which the verb was used. Regularly review these notes to reinforce your understanding and memory of these phrasal verbs. Subsection 3.3. Actively using phrasal verbs. Finally, the best way to make these phrasal verbs a part of your active vocabulary is to use them yourself. Try incorporating the phrasal verbs you've learned into your own writing or conversations. This active usage will help you internalize these phrases and their meanings. And that's it for today's video. We hope these strategies for practicing phrasal verbs with authentic materials will be helpful in your English language learning journey. Remember, the key to mastering phrasal verbs is consistent practice and exposure to real-world usage. Don't be afraid to dive into books or watch your favorite English shows to find more phrasal verbs in action. Thanks for watching, and happy learning!